guys, today I want to talk about the secret to beautiful point work. So obviously point work requires so many things. It requires strength, coordination, good technique, flexibility, all of the things that ballet in soft shoes also requires. But I think that the real difference between when you see someone who's dancing on point and it looks nice and you're like, oh yeah, that's a nice arabesque, that's a nice this, that's a nice that, but someone who you see and you're just like, wow, they look so comfortable on point, it looks like they were born with point shoes on, and you almost forget that they're even on point because it just looks so natural and so beautiful. And I want to talk about the trick as to why that is. And obviously this one thing is not going to make you amazing on point. You're going to get amazing on point by working really hard in all your classes and focusing on every single aspect of the technique, working on your strength, working on your flexibility, all of those things. But if you can also pay a lot of attention to rolling down, then you are going to have a huge advantage, not only in control and technique, but also just in how beautiful your movements look and how comfortable you look dancing on point and how secure you feel as well dancing on point. So I think quite often on point we focus about getting up, getting up, getting up. Yes, it takes a lot of energy and effort to get up onto the point shoe and stay up onto the point shoe and find our balance on point, but the really important thing, which people don't think about as often or maybe notice as much when you're actually in class, is how you come down. And how you come down with grace and elegance, staying lifted, is by rolling down through the shoe. Not by collapsing, not by a tombe onto the other leg, obviously sometimes that is the case, but by controlling the standing leg and rolling right the way down through the point shoe. And the most perfect example that I can give you is to go and watch Marianela Núñez, who is a dancer with the Royal Ballet, and just look at her when she's dancing like a variation on point or something, and just look how easily and how controlled she is when she comes down. Every time she comes down, it looks so effortless and so graceful, and it's not. There's a lot of hard work that's behind that, but that is what gives her this incredible control when she's on point, and it looks so effortless. So let's talk about things that we need to think about when we're rolling down through the point shoe. Obviously we need to always be holding our turnout, so that means that every time that we're rolling down through the point shoe, we're also thinking about keeping that turnout. So as we're lowering, making sure that that heel is rotating forwards from the hip. Now something else that you may already know is that there are two different types of demi-point on point. So we have the high demi-point, which is just a little bit, and then we also have the kind of normal demi-point, which is what you use on soft shoes. And then obviously we have flat, and then we have on point. So there are 4 different versions, it's not just 3, and you need to be able to know how to work through both types of demi, a high demi and then the normal demi. So a good way to do that is to actually just practice going from point to a high demi, back to point to a high demi, and you're going to notice that it will tire out your toes and your calves and your ankles, but that is a good thing. You need to build up strength to be able to roll down through the shoes. And then you can also practice coming to the normal demi, so the lower demi, the type of demi that you would do also in your soft shoes. And then what we want to do is we want to practice rolling all the way down to a flat foot, passing through both of those demis. So the high demi, the normal demi, and then to flat, and then obviously rolling back up again. So the process that you use to get up onto point, if it's a slow one, obviously not if it's a snatch, but if it's a slow rolling up, which we often do at the bar, it's exactly the same in reverse to come down. So don't think, oh, what a beautiful way going up, rolling up so smoothly and coming through both of the demis and then I'm up, and then just kind of letting it go when you come down. Obviously keep nice and lifted, and then think about that same process as you're going down, thinking about rotating as well from the hips to make sure that you come down with the heels forward. The last thing to think about when you're rolling down, if you're coming onto a straight leg, is to keep the knees engaged the whole time. It can be really tempting to loosen the knee, and this is the same whether you're on point or not, but I know that we can sometimes get into bad habits even in soft shoes, and let the knee relax at some point as we're coming down. So if you're not coming straight onto a plie, and even if you are and it's a very slow roll down and then plie, we need to make sure that the knees stay engaged the whole time that you're rolling down. So guys, I hope that this was helpful. Let me know if it's something that you are already very aware of, if it's something that your teachers talk about a lot, if it's something that you're specifically training at the bar and also in the centre if you're already in the centre, or let me know if it's actually something that you haven't really been aware of up until now, and hopefully this is really going to help control your dancing, make it look beautiful, elegant, and you're going to feel much more confident and stable when you're able to roll down through the pointe shoe. It can take a lot of the fear out of pirouettes, for example, if you know that even if you've got your other leg up in a dédé, if you're able to roll down through your pointe shoe, even if you come off your centre in a pirouette, you know you're going to be able to save yourself. So as well as it looking beautiful and being excellent technique, it's also for your own safety. To be able to roll down is much, much safer than having to kind of thud down or put your other foot down. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Again, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below and I will get back to you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!